Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's video, we are going to be taking a look at yet again more apparent GTA 6 leaks and screenshots that have been floating around over the last couple of days. So about a week ago, we actually took a look at two supposed GTA 6 screenshots that had been posted online, and then mysteriously enough, the individual that posted them deleted their account very quickly. In case you missed that video, these were the two screenshots. This is the first one right here. We're getting like the photo of the back of someone's head, and it looks like they're staring into a city. And as you can see, it says LT16 Night Dome T9 160184, I think, in the top, and then hotel_M in the bottom right. That was the first one, and then this second one right here looks to be a old school style police cruiser. You can see the emergency 911 text on the back left, the sirens on at the top. Those were the two supposed GTA 6 screenshots that players were looking at last week. And I had said that this was like 99.9% fake. There was just a lot of things that didn't make sense here, like the fact that that individual deleted their account so quickly, and the fact that you could seemingly find the same police car in sort of an unedited version online, which would have made an image like this really easy to create. And sort of a last-minute update to that, it seems like the original image was actually found of the guy like staring off into the city. So it turns out that that leak was 1,000% fake, and finding this clean image right here essentially proves it. Now, I don't know what this is from, but it doesn't have any of the text on there. It doesn't have any of the blurry photos. It's not tilted sideways. So this was clearly just faked and manipulated in Photoshop or something like that. So it gives you a better idea on basically how easy something like that could be faked. However, a few days ago, apparently a new set of GTA 6 screenshots started appearing online, and a lot of people were interested in it. And we're actually going to be taking a look at those right now. So here's the first image that a lot of people are talking about. It is this airport photo right here. And it almost looks like it's taken from the exact same like monitor. As you guys can see here, let's quickly go back to this photo right here. Take a look at that like blue light in the bottom right-hand corner. It looks like the sort of on light you would see at like the bottom of monitors or something like that. So this photo was taken by the same person, even though we know their first set of screenshots was fake. It looks like they have come back and trying to do the exact same thing here. However, let's take a look and see what we can find here. So it looks like it is at a massive airport. There's lots of terminals, tons of planes. Looks like there is a huge runway over here. If we take a look at the text really quickly in the top left, it says FPS 102, minimum FPS is 8.4, memory usage 7.3%, max FPS 121, X APU usage is at 86%. Average frames per second is at 96. It says 1% low, 8.7, 0.01% low, 85. I don't know what all that means. GI is on, advanced lighting, FXT is on, bloom is on, proxy textures on, view distance medium, mesh detail medium, and FX lighting is on. So that is what you can see in the top left-hand corner. As far as some of the other things that I've noticed, it looks like there's a handful of in-game GTA brands. Like you can see Fly US there is not only the plane that's on the runway, but it's also one of the brands that you can see on the in-game terminal. If we focus on the mini-map, it looks like there's two icons above it. Well, it looks like a world icon. It almost looks like it's the facility icon from GTA Online, and then what looks to be like a lightning bolt per se. And then you've got two sort of bars on the left and right-hand side of the mini-map itself. I'm assuming for health and armor. And then on the bottom right-hand side, you have a down arrow and a floppy disk. Now, just a handful of things that I've also noticed from this. One of the in-game brands you can see on the terminal in the back is Plummet Airlines. This is an airline that was only featured in Vice City Stories, so that's a little obscure. Also, Adios Airlines is also present, And it existed in GTA 4 and GTA 5, and according to the GTA Wiki, it mentions that it is a Puerto Rican airline. So this could sort of tie into the Project Americas leak that mentioned parts of South America would be part of the game. As far as that floppy disk icon goes, maybe this ties into previous leaks as well, being themed in the 1980s. And apparently this runway also has a very similar layout to that of Escobar International Airport from GTA Vice City and Vice City Stories. Again, tying into previous leaks about a Vice City setting. Now, what I'm going to show you guys next is actually an inverted image of this. Maybe it will allow you to see things a little bit easier, but in my opinion, it also shows us some things that don't make sense with this screenshot and ultimately why I believe it's fake. The first is the airport itself and the fact that there are so many light poles on the runway. Like, that's the first thing I noticed. Like, planes are massive and they're also incredibly wide. How would those light poles work? In fact, if this plane were to continue going forward, the wings would take out all of the light poles that you guys see there. So just from a design standpoint, that doesn't really make sense there. It almost looks as if this was a mod created and someone just loaded it in, because there's no way a plane would be able to land and take off here. There's just too many light poles in the way. Another thing that's a little bit skeptical to me is the minimap. It looks as if it's almost the GTA 4 or Red Dead Redemption 2 styled minimap. So given everything we know so far, I was a little bit skeptical of this image. And then another new leak apparently popped up from the exact same person. And it was actually this image right here. And I think this person, whoever they are that's been coming up with these screenshots, tried to get a little bit too cute here. The text isn't even readable in the top left-hand corner, nor is it readable in the bottom left-hand corner either. And when I first saw this screenshot, I was like, man, this looks really realistic. Like, this is some crazy first-person mode graphics right there. And this photo right here looks like it would be directly from Vice City if it was real. However, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on if you liked the setting of the leak, this is just a real-life photo that this person ended up manipulating. As you guys can see there is the Ocean View Hotel in South Beach, Miami. And if you take a look at the bottom right, that's actually a Lamborghini parked there. That's not like one of Rockstar's made-up car brands like Pegassi. So not only can you tell that this is a 100% real-life image, but it also was just completely manipulated. So now that you know that, and that's coming from the same person, I think it's fairly clear that this image of the airport is sadly fake. Now, apparently the individual that has been posting these screenshots has also written some comments on Reddit where they actually first posted the screenshots. They first said actual gameplay shots will be leaked within this month, and I'm trying to get a hold of those shots. That's what they said. And then replying to another individual that says, I don't have much to say other than I hope this is real. It looks awesome. I'm excited for a new GTA, and thanks for posting. And they said it's as real as the Statue of Happiness, which is Rockstar's parody of the Statue of Liberty in GTA 4. So I don't know if this individual is trying to say that it's fake because obviously the Statue of Happiness is not something that's actually real, or if this individual is simply doing this for attention or for some other reason. But the reason I wanted to make this video is to just simply clear everything up. I think it's fairly obvious that the two images, or the two new images that we looked at today, are 100% fake. I personally believe it's still a little bit early to expect legitimate leaks for Grand Theft Auto 6 to come out. And don't get me wrong, we have seen leaks for previous Rockstar games that have turned out to be true. There were some for Grand Theft Auto 5, there were some for Red Dead Redemption 2. So I'm not saying that all leaks are fake. I just think it's a little bit too early. And I think that the images, again, that we looked at today have clearly been proven to be fake. So unfortunately, nothing that you saw today looks to be real. But really, over the last 24 to 48 hours, I've been getting a ton of messages about these two photos, specifically the one at the airport. So I wanted to clear everything up so that no one was confused and no one was looking at these photos saying, wow, GTA 6 looks awesome, or I'm really excited for GTA 6, because Again, unfortunately, these look to be 100% fake. But as always, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Let me know what you think about these two new supposed GTA 6 gameplay screenshots that we ended up looking at in today's video. Do you think they're fake like me, or do you think they are still real? Are you holding out a little bit of hope? Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And remember to subscribe if you guys are new, or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption 2 videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.